I watched a Disney movie called Mr. Boogedy on Disney Plus, which I don't pay for. I don't. All right, yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I watch Disney Plus and I rant about how Disney sucks. It's free with it's free. Anyways, I digress. I watched Mr. Boogedy, and you may be asking yourself, what the heck is Mr. Boogedy? Or why should I care about this film that nobody's seen in 30 years? Nobody cares about. It's nobody's favorite film. Why did you watch it? I'm scratching the outside of my nose. I mean, I'm not like up in there. No, it's on the outside. Anyways, in my journey to find you guys movies for me to lovingly make fun of, I watched some crappy stuff. I turned this on to see, hey, is this something I could poke fun at? Like I did the Ewok movies or the Godzilla movies. The first couple minutes were promising. There was even a good joke. Here it is.
This is not only going to be the perfect town, it's going to be the perfect house.
That's a solid editing joke. Boom. Then, a few seconds later, a total miss joke. Here's the miss joke.
Gosh! Look! Don't point, honey. Oh, wow. Wow.
They should have had the mom point. Don't point. Up, and then she should have pointed. That would have been a good joke. And then I was like, all right, well, you know, hit or miss. They're not the most clever director. Okay, I get it. And then John Aston of Gomez Adams fame was on the screen, hamming it up.
How do you do, Mr. Davis? Witherspoon is my name. Neil Witherspoon. I have a son your age. He's unusual. I'd like to welcome you to our town and warn you, get out for the Boogedy Man. Boogedy! 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 Boo!
Fantastic. Awesome. He's in like the first 15 minutes of the movie. Doesn't appear again. Doesn't factor into the plot other than the exposition scene. And goes away. Doesn't come back. The rest of the movie is full of these terrible gag jokes. The dad owns a gag shop. Like he owns... They're setting up some shop in New England selling gag gifts. Like joy buzzers and fake eggs. And a giant fly swatter. I don't know. Just random stuff. I mean, I guess it's not. I guess they're all gags. So I guess they're all gag adjacent. But it seems like that guy's gonna go out of business in just a few years. Late 80s, by mid 90s, bro. All those little specialty shops are gonna go away. Go bye bye. Bye bye. Gag shop owner in small town. Walmart's gonna stop you, and then a seasonal Savers or spirit store gonna outdo you on costumes and things. So sorry about that. Sorry about that, Mr. Small Businessman. Chains are here to stay. Your mom and pop store. Sorry. Anyways, that's it. That's basically the whole movie. There's nothing left to it. There was a few scenes right in the beginning where, man, this might be one of those old children's horror movies that has all the tropes and it works somehow. It's just sort of cheesy fun. It's not. They're all right front loaded in the first couple of minutes to get you in, and then it's just away filling up space till the end. And then there's a fight, and Mr. Boogedy, who's the ghost, some Puritan pilgrim ghost from the days of New England yore.
Still, there was one person, the beautiful widow Marion, who lived with her sweet little boy, Jonathan.
Oh, good sisters, do you think if he's really all that bad? He'd try it. I am sure that he'd try it.
I don't think so, Mother.
Hanover fell in love with Marion.
Defeats himself. Spoiler alert, defeats himself. There's a sequel. I don't know that I'm going to watch it. I don't know if I'm going to watch Mr. Boogedy. Mr. Boogedy's the Bride of Boogedy. Yeah, Bride of Boogedy. Not really, nothing really motivated me to get up and turn on the next one. Got to put that next one on. Got to see it. Got to know what happens. Just nothing compelling about it at all. Why I'm even doing this review, I don't know. My wife's in the other room making some iced tea. And I was like, you know what? While she's gone, I'll talk about Mr. Boogedy. That's it. I don't know. I shaved. That's more interesting than Mr. Boogedy. Yeah. I guess that's it. What more do you say about it? Hey, John Astin. Let's talk about John Astin. What a great comedic talent. Underused. Now, he was in stuff. Lots of stuff. Here's clips of stuff. But Gomez Addams, such a great character. His definition of what we expect that character to be will last as long as that character lasts. And that show is very underrated, The Addams Family. I know a lot of people like it, but I like the comedic macabre sometimes. And that's the best example of it. Great characters, funny, still holds up. Fantastic show. If you guys don't watch that, it's on Amazon Prime. There are episodes of The Addams Family on Amazon Prime, and you should watch them because it's a fantastic show. But yeah, John Astin, way better than Mr. Boogedy. He should have been in that movie more. Yeah, Mr. should have been, instead of Mr. Boogedy, it should have been Mr. John Astin. Hams it up for 44 minutes because it was an hour-long TV movie. So it's 44 minutes, time for commercials. Yeah, that would have been way more interesting. I think I would have enjoyed that way more. I think everybody would have. There was a sequel to this. How did it merit a sequel? There was nothing to it. I guess it just got enough ratings by virtue of there being nothing on broadcast television that night. And this is back before everybody had cable. Before cable was ubiquitous. There's a word. There's a $5 word. Is that a $10 word? I don't know. You tell me. So everybody watched it, I guess? The Whole Wonderful World of Disney's on. Let's watch Mr. Boogedy. Oh, look, a mummy dancing. Which my wife remembered from the Wonderful World of Disney intro. That played after Mr. Boogedy came out in the early 90s. This is the one they would have used. I didn't remember it. But she was like, I've seen that before. I know that. That looks familiar. And she did her due diligence. She sleuthed around on the internet and found the clip. Here it is. Wow. Fantastic. Good job, babe. You found the clip from Mr. Boogedy in the intro to Wonderful World of Disney. I'm impressed. But I wasn't impressed by this film. It was pretty bland. It has a straightforward enough script and screenplay, which you can't fault too much. But the jokes don't land. They're not very funny. They're one note. A lot of gags that aren't just like, oh, I'm spraying you with water. Oh, there's a fake barf. Oh, fake egg. That's not a joke. It makes the character look stupid for thinking it's a joke. So weak jokes, no real twists happening, and nothing too scary. So there's not here much of interest in the film to sustain a review this long. But I have managed it by talking about John Astin and how the movie's not so great, in my opinion. But objectively, it's not good. I don't think anybody's going to come out of the woodwork defending Mr. Boogedy. Oh, that was my favorite film as a kid. We taped that off the television. I watched it so many times. Well, I love this scene where... Insert random scene. Because I don't remember any scene that somebody might find compelling enough to put on there. Anyways, that's my review of Mr. Boogedy. Longer review than I thought it was going to be. Because it was just bland. Boring. Certainly not as good as The Island.
Explosion! Fly Fox!